Yeah, so
the Mini means to me a place of reliability. I know I can always count on my peers and my teachers, and even people from other grades to support me when I need help.
A group of people, a community who supports you, and somewhere where you feel like you're part of something, you're part of the change.
I think the first thing that comes to mind when I think of the Mini is probably community, just like all the events and the trips and the things we have going on.
A place where I have people that have my back.
The Mini for me is like a community. It's a group of students working together to achieve their goals. I'd say it's a community of like-minded, hardworking people that are all trying to come together and kind of do that together.
I think the community that my class has, so far we've known each other for not a long time, but it feels like that we're really close and the next years will be so fun with them.
It's like a tight-knit community. I've only had people supporting me. Everyone's nice, friendly, the teachers all are nice, and I would say it's like a really fun place to be.
What does the Mini mean to me? I went to the Mini. It is a big part of my life, my high school life for sure, and the connections I made there, up until this day. It is just a gem of a program in the public school system, and for those fortunate enough to get in, it is absolutely a fantastic spot to be.
What does the Mini mean to me? Okay, you're gonna make me cry? That's fine, you can keep that in. The Mini's home.
I can hear her heartbeat.
And how was your first year in the Mini school?
It's actually been really fun. I've made a lot of connections with friends that I think I could totally see lasting throughout the 4 years. Had so much fun on the trips and in all the events and having these awesome experiences with new people.
What's the journey been like since grade 8?
I would just say I've really seen my relationships with people get stronger, but I've also formed a lot of new relationships. In grade 8, I was mostly only friends with other grade 8s, but since then I've formed relationships with those in both older and younger grades, which has been really great.
One of the unique things that you wouldn't get in a normal public school program or some other programs out there, even most private schools, is the connection to the kids in the other grades.
I think what I like the most about the Mini is how connected the different grades are. So I have friends in grade 8 and grade 9, grade 11, grade 12, and my class. I can really feel like I can talk to anybody, and it doesn't really feel like there's separate grade groups or anything like that. It feels like everybody's connected.
Student Council is incredibly intentional about fostering those connections with buddy groups, Mini Olympics, events, dances. The trips are always intentionally, cabin groups are always built across grades, food groups and activity groups are always built across grades.
Now as a grade 12, I like to work really hard, especially for the grade 8s, to make them have the best experience possible and try and make even more intergrade connections.
You see, as students move through the grades, by the time they get to grade 12, they're very intentional, seeing themselves as leaders of the school.
I feel like, I personally grew a ton throughout the Mini. I was a little scared, nervous in grade 8, and then I left as a grade 12 who was confident, curious, and excited for the next chapter. I think part of that is because the teachers aren't just teachers, they're also a support network.
So some teachers, for example, you might have in grade 8 and then won't have for a couple of years, and then they'll see you through to the end in grade 11 and 12. And that's really that's something you might not see in a lot of other programs, and it really does feel like they're invested in getting you from grade 8 through 12 as smoothly as possible.
Beyond the social connections, the education, the fact that the kids know the teachers know the kids, it just facilitates excellent learning, excellent community, great connections.
Out of all the trips and activities in the Mini, what's been your favorite?
Strathcona this year. I had a good activity, I had a good group, and I was with one of my closest friends. And I had a really great time because Strath is always a place where I can connect with other grades, which I am able to do at other points, but primarily on those trips where I'm with them for multiple days at a time.
Strathcona is far and away my favorite out of all of them because it's really a full circle trip. That for the Mini 8s, it's their first time there. For some of them, it's their first time away from home in any really extended capacity. And for the 12s, it's sentimental wraparound to their whole 5 years.
I think the best one's probably Strathcona, because obviously it's the longest school trip, and I love how it's right at the start of the year. You get to try a lot of different activities like whitewater kayaking, rock climbing. I probably would never try those myself, but it's really great to try it with a group of people in the mini.
The lodge is just so fun with all your friends in different buildings and everything. It's just a really, really fun experience, and it's one that I will probably remember as a hallmark of the mini.
My favorite mini trip would probably be Manning. I think when you have the time with your class and you guys all share the same cabin and you're together, those moments can bond you as a class for the rest of your mini experience, and that helped my class a lot last year. Just playing truth or dare in the cabin, or all coming together and sitting together at dinner, whereas Strathcona, you don't get that moment with your class.
We loved the ski trip. All of us did as well. My daughter loved being at Manning this year. That is a great trip for independence, gaining skills, and just being with your friends.
Skiing at Manning Park, definitely. I like skiing with my family, but with friends is a new experience.
Do you have any specific stories?
At Manning, we went on this black run and my ski fell off and it fell into a tree well. So I had to I kind of went halfway inside the tree well to grab my ski, but I got down in the end.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
What's your favorite place in the school building or on the grounds, and why?
I like the field because we get to play spike ball in it.
I really like the field outside of the mini because a lot of time at lunch people play spike ball and everyone just plays spike ball with each other, which is really fun. Everyone different grades.
I think I would go with the field out to the side of the mini, same area where the picnic is held every year, and it's just a great space because once the weather clears up every year, it's a big open field where students from all grades will kind of meet up, play sports. You'll see a lot of spike ball or baseball or football.
I like the field outside because I have a lot of good memories from it. I remember in grade 8, I think we did a math lesson outside, and that was one of my favorite classes. It was really fun.
The mini gym, that's where I like to spend most of my lunches and sit down and eat, maybe play some basketball.
It's probably a generic answer, but my favorite place in the mini school would definitely be the mini gym. I remember in grade 8, every day we would go there and eat lunch together, and that was kind of the first time meeting the people, and I remember we all did that as a class, so that was a good experience for us. All the mini events are held there. They're super fun. Stuco, things like we just did Guess the Candy today, and I think that's just where everyone comes together and kind of just meets. It's like a lunchroom.
Miss La's classroom. It's felt like a place I can always go to if I need to talk to someone. And it's always felt like a safe place in the mini for me, so I'd probably say Miss La's classroom.
My favorite place in the school is
probably Miss Dewey's classroom. I think I speak for my whole grade when we say that that's probably our favorite classroom. It's really just a place that's open to everyone, and it's a great place to hang out, do schoolwork, do whatever.
Probably my classroom, actually, when kids are hanging out at lunch or fit and you just watch them.
A lot of the students actually mentioned your classroom.
Oh! Yeah, just being in my classroom during lunch or fit, and just being in the same space as students and watch them go through their day. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I imagine the grade 9 students, and with all my books, because my books are all in there too.
Can you tell us about the motto for the mini, Omnis Partis Referate, or All the Pieces Matter? What does that mean to me?
I think that means that the way that the students are selected is every single person brings something new to the table, and I think if everyone were the same, communities wouldn't be what they are. I think an example for this of All the Pieces Matters when I was out for 2 weeks because of my arm that you can see here. Even the teachers wrote me a letter and they gave me flowers and a gift card, just showing how much care they put into the community and how strongly held we are together.
The mini is a very special place to me, and especially going to university, it really made me realize how unique my high school experience was. And I think it really comes down to the people, because it's full of students who just do things. If they're curious about something, if they have some sort of passion, they'll just make it happen. I'm really grateful for how it taught me to just be creative and make things happen.
Yeah, I think it really just comes down to the mini encourages. If a door is open, you just go for it. And if you have an opportunity to try something, you try that thing. And sometimes, obviously, it won't work out. But this sort of mindset within the mini to just go for it no matter what happens is certainly a very important mindset when approaching most of your goals in life.
I think the minis definitely taught me to challenge myself and what it's like to be in a competitive environment. And definitely the connections and just friendships I've made in the mini will definitely last after graduation.
One piece of advice you'd give to new students about
Don't be scared to talk to anyone. Everyone in the mini, especially people in older grades, are really kind and supportive, and I don't think that you should ever be afraid to talk to anyone in this school.
Be excited. There's a lot to look forward to. Greet everyone with a smile and say yes to everything, and be curious and try new things.
Keep your hard work throughout the year and try your best and take it light, because if you're just school focused, then you can't make these amazing friends or connections which are needed in grade 8.
Don't be afraid to ask questions to your teachers, because all the teachers here are so nice and I love having conversations with them.
We have a really cool student council in the mini school. We do wonderful things, and I would say, yeah, be part of that, help have your opinions heard.
I think I'd say show up. There's going to be stuff going on all the time. And obviously you'll be busy sometimes, but if you can go, you should go. Whether that's a dance or it's an in-school event, it's sports outside, or anything like that, you should just go.
There's some things that I only got into this year that I kind of wish I'd started earlier. So don't be afraid. No one's going to judge you for trying new things or maybe not being good at them right away, because I certainly wasn't, but I've grown to really like them.
You belong here, or be yourself. Just be who you are. You belong here, and stay curious and take risks.
I would encourage everybody to participate, because it's always fun to see a lot of faces, I guess, getting out and like participating in the events we have, and there's always so much going on, so it's pretty easy for you to get involved. Thank you. Am I good?
Good stuff.
Thank you.